The government literally killed Martin Luther King. It was not kumbaya. The I Have a Dream speech did not end racism and discrimination.
Aiah, be, Aiah, be, Aiah, be.
You're watching your girl Aiah B right here on YouTube.
Hey everyone, I hope you all had a lovely Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, Love Day period. I hope you enjoyed it. It's time to get back to Black History Month, okay? Amanda Seales said something really profound on The Real, and they were talking about race, and she said she started to expand on it, but she couldn't really go deep into her thought process, so she took it off of The Real and was on her Instagram page and on IGTV. She started talking about how she believes many white people are in a state of psychosis.
The reality is some people are in their own psychosis of racism. They're in it. Racism is a psychosis. It makes no logical sense, but yet people subscribe to it on a daily basis because in their mind, the lie that makes them feel superior is what they need to carry on. So I can't change that. And I don't, as a person of color, feel like it is my responsibility to be a part of dismantling the building blocks of what has made that psychosis a reality in people.
Psychosis is this mental disorder in which your thoughts and emotions are so impaired that you are out of touch with reality. And this stuck out to me because most recently in therapy, I was telling a story, and my therapist pretty much told me, the way you tell the story, it seems so glamorous and beautiful and lovely, and you seemingly omit the bad parts so that the story you tell seems like a fairy tale. And that kind of took me back, oh my goodness, I have a false sense of reality around this certain situation. And so when Amanda Seales said that a lot of white people are in this state of psychosis where they don't want to believe what is real, i.e. that racism is still alive and well, I felt that. And it made me think about so many things. Like when you hear white people make comments like, it's not about race, or you're making this a race thing. Even when you hear white people say, I'm not racist, or that wasn't racist, after they said something that was blatantly racist, it's like they don't see themselves for who they are, or they don't understand that the racist things that they do are in fact racist. And it's almost like they don't want to believe that they could be like their ancestors. Or even when the Black Lives Matter movement came to be, and so many of them were like, it's not just about black people, all lives matter. It's just like, do you not realize that the reason why this Black Lives Matter movement came to be is because black people, even just people of color period, but I'm highlighting black people because once again it's Black History Month, are severely impacted by things such as police brutality and discrimination at a much higher rate than other people. So when we say Black Lives Matter, everyone knows that there's a 2 at the end of that. But white people want to make it seem like black people are trying to be superior and black people are stating that they matter more. And it's like, there was this whole debate about it. That's why you started to see all lives matter and you started to see blue lives matter. And it's like, y'all have to stop making it about yourselves because it's not. I believe a lot of white people live in this false sense of reality because if they face the truth, then they realize they're not superior. And much so threatened by the idea of other races being just as great and just as powerful, if not greater and more powerful than they are. Ignorance is bliss, right? If you don't see shit for what it is, you can live in the state of feeling like you are better or you are greater or things are equal when in fact they're not. And because y'all refuse to see that and y'all want to believe in your minds that these things do not exist, you're failing to see that you're the problem. You are very much so the problem. You are living in this state of psychosis. This idea that after Martin Luther King gave that I Have a Dream speech, that it was suddenly kumbaya and everyone was holding hands and everyone was happy together. Race just vanished. Racism just vanished. It's a lie. The government literally killed Martin Luther King. It was not kumbaya. The I Have a Dream speech did not end racism and discrimination. In reality, racism is now showing up in different forms. It shows up within the prison system. It shows up in gentrification. It shows up in finding jobs, and your resume is thrown out despite the fact that it is just as good, if not better than the next person's resume, because you have a unique name such as Shaniqua, Keisha. It's here, you guys. It's here. And like I said, it clicked to me because once again, I was telling a story and I glamorized it, but it wasn't as glamorous. And it was because I only wanted to see the good parts of it. I didn't want to see the bad. So a lot of white people are in this state of only wanting to see the good. That yes, there was slavery, but there was Abraham Lincoln who abolished slavery. And then yeah, there was Jim Crow and there was segregation. But then there was Martin Luther King. And we were all good. It's not like that. It's still alive and well. Racism is still alive and well. And until people can get out of this state of psychosis, which I really don't know at this point if it's even possible, but until people can really see this country for what it is, there will not be change. There will not be change. So that's all I wanted to jump on here and say today. You know, if you're black, you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're dope. Literally, other cultures emulate black culture. Don't ever feel like you have to dumb down, change up, or minimize who you are, because you are the standard, okay? So happy Black History Month. I will be back with another video soon, but I hope you guys enjoy